Good morning, everybody. Paul here from Warden's Farm. I want to thank you for coming back to my channel. And this is Warden's Farm NC Beekeeping. We're getting ready to equalize a few hives today. Let me get behind and I can show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go into Hive 1, Hive 2, Hive 4, and we're going to break them down a little, and we're going to equalize Hive 3. Right over here, Hive 18, which is only a single deep. We're going to give them some food from one of the others, and we're going to do it with the newspaper trick. That's where you take a newspaper, you put it down over, case being on Hive 18, we'll put the newspaper on top of the super, or on top of the deep. Probably take a super, assuring that the queen's not in it. And if it's got eggs and larvae, even better. We're going to set it on top of the existing super to strengthen the beehive. That way it gives the bees time to get ready to accommodate each other with the scents and pheromones that they have. That way they don't decide that they want to fight each other. They'll actually get used to each other's pheromones, and thus it makes the hive become stronger. So I'm going to get into this pretty quick just because it's 70 degrees, 72 right now, 98% humidity. So it's pretty darn warm. So we're going to jump into this before my camera overheats. So let's get going. So we're going to open up Hive 18 first. We're going to make sure she's got a queen. And if she does, then we're going to open up Hive number 4, and we're going to start on the top super, check it, see what it's got, and work our way down so that we can equalize this hive and this hive. So now let's smoke these bees. These bees, just so it gets them thinking that there's a fire and they start chewing on some honey. So taking this lid off, good. I see a fair amount of bees in here, so that's a good idea. Again, give them a little more smoke. We got to do this quickly because the dearth is here, and it does have a feeder. Let's set that right there. And I don't see a whole lot of bees, so we're going to try to make sure we got a queen. And once I verify that, then we'll jump into the other hive. And if they don't, then we go somewhere else. Okay, there's brood, other eggs. I don't see the queen. They're cleaning out these cells. So we got another frame we got to look at here, just to see if they got a queen. Yeah, there's larvae. A few of them, not many. So let's see if we can find the queen. Oh yeah, there's lots of eggs right here. That's really good to see. And it's all single eggs. So we got us a queen. So okay, we got eggs. So that I know we got us a queen. So now I'm going to take a piece of newspaper and I'm going to cover the top of this first, because I know it's got a queen, so I know I can strengthen this hive because it doesn't have very many bees. So I'm going to put this piece of newspaper over it. We're going to shake the bees off. Put this newspaper over the hive. If I can get it there. One hand is kind of tough, so let's use two. Now we're going to just set this inner cover on top so that the newspaper doesn't blow away. So now that's verified. Now we're going to come into hive number 4, and we're going to go through the honey supers. I want to find a honey super that has eggs and larvae. That's why I did not put a queen excluder on this hive for just this purpose later in the year. And now that we're coming up to August, that's one of the things I want to do. Now this honey super may not be used. I just added it because of the amount of bees that were in here. Get out of here, cricket. And we will set this right in front of the hive. And like I said, this isn't used, so we're going to take it off now. May be able to use it later for another hive. But we're going to keep some smoke in the air to try to keep the smell of honey out of the air so bees don't go into a frenzy. Okay, that one's not used. This one doesn't look used. This is a shallow. So this one has honey on it. Fully capped, fully capped, fully capped. Bunch of honey. So this one's all honey. So since it's all honey, this will stay in this beehive. And so the scent doesn't quite get in the air. I'm putting the inner cover on top of the honey with a brick over the hole. Now we're going to see if we got brood in this one. I may end up taking the hole deep over there. Depends upon what I see here. And this is nectar. Wow, this frame, next to it they've added honeycomb. So let's see. Oh wow, all new honeycomb with a lot of good nectar in it. I don't see anything. Let's cut 2 frames over. See what they're doing here. It's honey and they're eating it. The one against the wall is try to keep the scent of honey down. Let's take this cover off so we can set this box on top. Wow. Yeah, that's got a lot of honey on it. All right, now we're getting down to where we should be running into brood. So this outer frame doesn't have any use right now, so we're gonna pull it and set it to the side. Ah, they're building comb though. That's a good thing. This next one looks like all honey. So let's see what we got. Oh man, yes. A lot of honey on both sides. The next frame isn't used, but it's got a viroxin strip on it, so let's take a look. Yeah. Let's just make sure our queen ain't there. The bottom box looks like the one that's going to be used a lot. But I'm just verifying that the queen is not in this box. If she is, then we'll move her down. Okay, this has got a lot of larvae, a lot of nectar. This side, eggs and larvae. Let's see, a lot of bees. Some drone cells even, wow. And she is not. And I'm gonna keep going till I find her. So until then, I'm gonna turn the camera off to save some power and heat. All right, going through this super. The queen is not on it. So we're gonna take it off. break it apart first. There we go. So now, while I look for the queen in the other box, I'm going to set that one right on top of this one, because there's a lot of brood, larvae, eggs, and food in this box. So we're setting it right on here for now until we find our queen in the other ones. There. Good. And again, we're putting our outer cover on and blocking the hole so those bees can't go anywhere. And I'm pretty sure the queen's here, but I'm going to take a look and see just a center frame if it's got eggs and larvae. That is a medium as well instead of a deep. And let's see if we can find our queen. Nope, not on there. Now, I'm looking through this hive. This hive has a lot of capped brood, as you can see on this side and that side. So there's a lot of bees about to be born here. So I'm going to continue looking for the queen. We're trying to find Miss Queen. So right now there's eggs, larvae, so it really doesn't matter. So we can basically kind of do a walk-away split. But I'm going to check the other half now. Wow, this hive has a lot of drones. Ooh, look at all that capped brood. Where are you, Miss Queen? I know you're in here. But where might you be hiding? You can hear the bees when you smoke them. That they definitely don't like the smoke. This is honey. Honey. Let's see if our queen's on it. Not there. So far I did not find a queen in here. We're going to smoke these bees and we're going to start the equalizing. Because I want to take this super and put it back on. So I'm going to get another one and put it on there. All right, get back down, girls. All right, so we added an empty super on to this hive because we're going to take these out frame by frame now and put them in there. And then we're going to hopefully find our queen, since I couldn't find her there. But they know the scent of these frames. And they have honey and other things on them. The ones that don't have honey, I'm not going to put back in. We're going to take that one out and put this one here. How much honey does this one got? Not much. So let's keep that one out. Man, look at the drones. A lot of food in this one. We have put the medium back on. We're getting ready to put the shallow back on. And that'll be it for this hive. Oh, let go. And again, this is for food. crooked. Put it down slow. Hopefully we ain't crushing any bees in the front. And hello, smoke. So now, this hive has been reduced. We're increasing the population on 18. So this hive is done. So we're gonna take whatever's in this box, see what kind of food it has. We're gonna move it over on 18, close up both hives, and these are equalized. It is now 11:30 in the afternoon. The GoPro kept turning off because of the heat outside, so I gave it a while to cool down. So, like I said, it's 11:30 in the afternoon. I equalized, gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beehives, and I brought up the amount of bees in the smaller hives. So that's 10 hives that are equalized, and the others look pretty good. I have one last hive, the blue styrofoam hive, that I have yet to do, but I'll probably do that tomorrow or the day after. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'll do it the following day, and then that way we can get that taken care of. Then after that, I went into the bee shed and I was checking my empty supers that have, and empty deeps that have comb in it, and I saw a couple of wax moths in there. So I gotta get some put some paramoth in there, and I'm gonna be spraying all my bee wax down with this B402 biological larvicide, and that's supposed to help all my frames that have wax in it to keep the wax moths out. We'll see. So I got a few things I got to do in the next couple of days once we get some sun out, and I got to get a new sprayer because the one I got is pretty old, and that way I can just make a new one just for this miticide. And between that, hopefully that'll save all the wax that we got to save through the winter. So Paul from Warden's Farm, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and if you click on the bell, it'll let you know when my next movies come out. I try to come out with at least one a week. I think the next one coming out is going to be on, oh, what is it? The dearth. And then after that, it's for what's coming up on spraying miticide onto my frames. And if they need to be froze, I'm going to freeze them. If I see any type of larvae in there, I'm going to freeze them first. And then we'll hopefully save all the wax that I have out there. I have quite a few frames out there. I haven't checked them in a little while, so that's my fault. And I need to jump on this really quick. So Paul from Warren's Farm, have a blessed day. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.